So let's talk about some big Slaaneshi giveaways past and present, and video plans for the channel going forward. Hello and welcome back to Auspex Tactics, where today it's time for another quick channel update, announcing the giveaway winners and what will be happening for the next one, a roundup of videos over the month, and a few things that might be coming out next. As always, let's start with the videos before moving on to the giveaway things, and over the past month, February certainly kept the pace of Warhammer 40k things coming pretty fast. Fairly early in the month we had the full Guard release wave with the rest of the Krieg and the Astra Militarum Codex going live, and then Games Workshop followed that up in fairly quick succession with the Emperor's Children launch box set. Lots to talk about with all the news and reveals from the Emperor's Children Codex. Always exciting to have a new and more expanded faction added to Warhammer 40k, plus a bunch of new models. And then of course we have the Champions box set selling out really quite quickly in a whole bunch of places around the world, unfortunately. There have been enough time for a fair few bigger project videos on the channel. One that I quite enjoyed doing was the worst model updates Games Workshop has done for 40k, which took off a bit. I found that quite interesting in trying to narrow down on the ones that people dislike the most. First taking lots of suggestions and then actually asking people to rank those suggestions. I feel like a few of them were more obvious, but interesting to take a look at a few from 40k's past as well. And otherwise I had enough time for an update on the big army win rates video, 10 of the units that people find scariest in Warhammer 40k, and a couple of ones about the next Primarchs and factions to add to the game. For future videos on the channel, plenty more to come. Hopefully one of the next videos coming out should be a Guard Army List video roundup. I was interested to take a look at what people are putting on the tabletop now the Codex with its new points is coming out. And otherwise, for bigger projects, the Chaos Space Marine unit review video is hopefully going to be one of the next videos coming out. That's been quite a big project that I'm aiming to have a lot more progress on today. And for a few other things in the works, a Blood Angels top 10 datasheets, and some terrain talk in 40k with some issues in 10th edition for it. As ever, feel free to leave any other video thoughts or suggestions down in the comments for stuff that you'd like to see. I do tend to have a fairly big list of suggestions going at any one time. I'd guess that March probably won't have any individual big Codex releases for Warhammer 40k, though still should be some interesting stuff. We've got the Emperor's Children full release with Fulgrim on the horizon sometime, maybe it's one of the next ones. The next model reveals are probably going to be in Adepticon, maybe with some Deity Chaos Space Marine Codex things. Will be interesting to see what's coming for Thousand Suns and World Eaters. And also in the next month or two, we're certainly due for another 40k balance update. I guess far smaller than the Christmas one with all the Grotmas things, but as ever that should be a good opportunity for Games Workshop to redress some things in the game, probably things like Sisters and Slaanesh Demons, and maybe some of the most that might be attracting attention. As always, should be a busy time. I'll certainly be aiming to keep the 40k videos coming as often as I can. Moving on though, and to talk through the channel giveaways, I can announce that the March winners for the Champions of Slaanesh box set were these people here: a Jonathan Erklebert, Anthony DeTullio, Miro, Harrington D, Launched, Andrei Oldrevsky, and Scott Barker. I've just messaged all of you guys to ask for delivery addresses for when the box sets get here. Hopefully they should be posted out sometime after the 15th of March. For the next one though, and particularly given Daemon Primarch Fulgrim is going to be one of the most anticipated 40k model releases of the year, I thought that he could take pride of place as the next giveaway, and the prize for that one being 10 copies of Primarch Fulgrim himself, though to make it a bit more general purpose for people who aren't into the Slaaneshi side of things. As an alternative, you can trade out for any single plastic Primarch or super heavy Warhammer 40k thing. As ever, this giveaway will have the standard entry criteria for giveaways on the channel, and as per usual there's two equal ways to enter, both of them linked down in the video description. Either you can support the channel on Patreon for any amount, that's the main thing that supports the content on YouTube, and then gets you automatic entry into the giveaways each and every month. I export the list of all the active backers to put into the random number generator. Alternatively, there's a free entry option as well, and that one's supporting the channel via social media, via boosting the algorithms. To enter that way, you do these three actions: subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the Facebook page linked down in the video description. And then to actually enter the draw, a giveaway post appears on the 1st of April. That turns up at midnight UK time and is active for 24 hours. During that time, reply to it with a picture of any 40k mini or imagery, along with your name and the date handwritten within the same photo. That last bit is just to see some cool hobby and deter Facebook bots and spammers, so the prizes go to real hobbyists out there. Then after that 24 hours is up, I lock the post and do the giveaway draw. As mentioned, that's done with a random number generator. Every entrant gets just one chance each, so it's just one or the other and no doubling up. Then the winners will be announced on YouTube around the 4th of April, and the models will be posted out after I've received my orders of them. Obviously we don't know 100% when Fulgrim's going to release yet, so if Games Workshop's unusually slow about getting out the new Daemon Primarch, it might be a bit after the winners are drawn. In any case though, feel free to check out the links in the video description if you'd like to enter for that one. In any case though, I'll wrap this one up now. As always, an absolutely massive thank you to all you guys who are watching, subscribing and supporting and all that. It's always a pleasure to be able to do YouTube as my full-time thing. I'll certainly endeavour to keep as many good videos as I can coming out for Warhammer 40k. As mentioned, feel free to check out the Patreon page and Facebook page, linked in the video description, if you'd like to help support or enter in the giveaways. Let me know your thoughts for future videos, but just a massive thank you to all of you for watching and listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.